some of the guys that we need to watch that have already proven themselves here at Stafford.
Obviously, Keith Rocco, one of those drivers, car number 22, new ride for this season.
Dan's always been a guy that's been around auto racing forever, you know, Michael Sullivan. So, you know, actually when I was still driving for John Rafano, Dan was looking to put another team together, and we joked about it because he was talking about buying a car for me, and I said, man, I'd love to drive for you guys in the future, and you know, he would have loved to have me drive for him, and I just couldn't do that to John. After last year, I'm like, you know what, it's time. You know, business is taking off. I have to concentrate on my customers, and that comes before my racing. You know, last year there was a lot of Fridays where I would start working on my car Friday morning because I worked on everybody else's stuff Monday through Thursday. It really reflected in my performance. I mean, everybody's seen it. Obviously, we struggled with the newer car, and we went back to the older car, and we had success because I knew that car like I know the back of my hand, but I wasn't putting the effort into my stuff, which, you know, it really stinks for, you know, Mark and Mike Payne, but they understand. They're business owners. They know how it goes, and business is what puts food on the table for the family. So they get 100%. I was happy to get them to victory lane, and that was their big thing. They wanted to win a race, SK race at Stafford. So over the winter, my wife kept saying, you know, oh, you should really talk to Mike and do something with them. And Mike and Cassie were in cahoots. And, you know, finally I said to Mike, I text him one day, I'm like, hey, I'm putting a body order in. I go through all my customers and make sure they got everything they need for the winter. And I says, Mike, you need anything? He's like, yeah, I need a driver. I'm like, don't call me out yet. I told that to my wife, and then, you know, we kept pinging on it. Finally, we were able to put something together. I think it's going to be a really good fit for the three of us, Dan, Mike, and myself, and, you know, his team and my team combining. And, you know, I'm just really looking forward to it, because if you go back in the day when I was a 15-year-old kid going to the races with Ted, you know, Mike was the big brother, you know. He was the one that was teaching us all the dumb shit that we never did as a kid, because we didn't have a big brother. Me and my brother were twins, so, you know, we learned a lot from Mike, and we had a lot of fun with them. And, you know, it's we had a chance to go to practice, the open test, and man, it was literally like the old days, laughing and joking. And, you know, like I said before, if you're not having fun, you shouldn't be there.